Ever since we are born, we're conditioned to believe that death is the final chapter of our existence, the inevitable farewell. But what if that belief is deeply mistaken? Traditional science comforts us with the idea that life ends with our last breath. But there's a shocking truth that challenges this limited view. Imagine just for a moment that your consciousness, the essence of who you are, doesn't vanish with death. Instead, it persists, maybe even in dimensions that science is just beginning to understand. Robert Lanza, one of the most remarkable contemporary scientists, has been pushing the boundaries of knowledge with his groundbreaking contributions, especially in biology and quantum physics. Known for his work on cloning embryos and stem cells, he also advocates a theory that reshapes our understanding of reality: biocentrism. This concept suggests that life and consciousness aren't just products of the universe, but are central elements that define the structure of reality. The theory of biocentrism proposes that death, as we traditionally conceive it, may not be the definitive end of existence. Instead, Lanza suggests that consciousness, as a form of energy, continues to exist after physical death. This idea, rooted in principles of quantum physics, invites deep reflection on the nature of being and what really happens when the body ceases to function. The law of conservation of energy, familiar to any science student, states that energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. So, if our consciousness is indeed energy, where does it go when we leave this plane? To grasp this perspective, we need to dive into the concepts of quantum physics that support biocentrism. One of these ideas is the many worlds theory, which posits the existence of multiple universes, where each possibility plays out in a different branch of reality. Every decision we make could be creating a new reality in a parallel universe. This implies that our essence, or consciousness, may continue to live and manifest in other realities after death. So, instead of an absolute end, death could be a transition from one reality to another, suggesting that our existence is multidimensional. Albert Einstein, when commenting on the death of his friend Michel Besso, said that the distinction between past, present, and future is an illusion. This view deeply resonates with Lanza's biocentrism, suggesting that time as we conceive it is a mental construct. If time is not linear and all possibilities exist simultaneously, then our consciousness may not be confined to a single body or a single life. The idea that consciousness can exist independently of the physical body is something that various spiritual traditions have suggested for millennia. From the teachings of Hinduism, which propose reincarnation, to the Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife, there's a convergence of thought that considers life as a journey of spiritual evolution, where consciousness is the true core of existence. The concept of immortality presented by biocentrism isn't about living forever in a physical sense, but rather about existing beyond time. This leads us to reflect on the role of consciousness in creating reality. If our perception of time and space is a mental construct, then what truly defines our existence? Biocentrism proposes that, ultimately, it is our consciousness that shapes the reality around us. In this view, death is not an end, but a change of scenery. The idea that consciousness can continue to exist in other universes or realities leads us to consider the role of our spiritual energy in different dimensions. Quantum physics has already demonstrated that the observer plays a crucial role in creating reality. If consciousness is the force guiding that observation, then perhaps death is merely a shift in perspective, a new chapter in a story with no end. Now, let's explore another fascinating aspect of consciousness: dreams. Have you ever had a dream so vivid, so detailed, that it felt as real as your waking life? What if dreams are more than just residues of past experiences? Robert Lanza suggests that during the dream state, our mind is not just passively replaying memories, it's actively creating and interacting with new realities. Think about it. If our minds can construct entire worlds during sleep, what does that say about our power to shape reality while awake? Ancient spiritual traditions have long seen dreams as a bridge to other realities. In ancient Greece, for example, the temples of Asclepius were places where people went to incubate dreams and receive divine guidance. Through this practice, it was believed that dreams could reveal hidden secrets and provide answers to important life questions. Modern science, which once dismissed dreams as random brain activity, is beginning to open up to the possibility that they may have a deeper meaning. Biocentrism invites us to see dreams as an integral part of our interaction with the universe, where the rules we know don't apply in the same way. If consciousness can shape time and space, then dreams could be the purest expression of this ability, a space where the mind explores new ways of existing without the physical limitations that confine us during wakefulness. In some cultures, dreams are seen as soul journeys to other dimensions where it's possible to encounter spiritual beings or access hidden knowledge. This raises profound questions about the nature of waking reality itself. Are we, in some way, dreaming while awake? Are the boundaries between dreams and reality as rigid as they seem? Lucid dreaming, a practice where the dreamer becomes aware that they are dreaming and can influence the unfolding of events, offers a unique opportunity to explore the power of consciousness. If we can shape and manipulate reality within a dream, what does that say about our ability to shape waking life? This idea aligns with the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and create new neural connections. But biocentrism suggests that this plasticity isn't limited to the brain. It extends to consciousness itself, allowing it to adapt, evolve, and create new realities. Biocentrism challenges the idea that time and space are fixed. Instead, it proposes that they are constructs of the mind. If this is true, then death, dreams, and even our perception of reality are all part of a much larger and interconnected story. Life, as we understand it, may just be one chapter in an infinite book. Imagine for a moment that every thought, every decision, and every action you take is not just shaping your current reality, but echoing across dimensions you can't even begin to comprehend. If the universe is conscious, and if we are co-creators of reality, then we are far more powerful than we've been led to believe. So, let me ask you this. What are you doing with this power? Are you living intentionally, shaping your reality with purpose, or are you simply reacting to the world around you? Biocentrism reminds us that our consciousness is not just a passive observer, but an active participant in the universe's creation. Death, dreams, and reality itself are not what they seem. They are doorways, opportunities to explore the infinite possibilities of existence. So, the next time you dream, or the next time you reflect on the nature of life and death, remember this: you are not confined by the physical laws of this world. You are a creator, a dreamer, and an infinite being. But what does it truly mean to be infinite? To understand infinity, we must first let go of the limited lens through which we've been conditioned to view ourselves and the universe. Infinity is not just a concept reserved for mathematics or the vast expanse of space. It is the nature of your very being. When biocentrism suggests that consciousness continues after death, or that it shapes the fabric of reality, it's not merely offering hope, it's presenting a profound truth, that you are connected to the universe in ways far beyond the physical. This isn't just philosophy. Think of the way your thoughts influence your emotions, your actions, and ultimately your reality. If consciousness is central to the universe, then every thought you have ripples outward, touching and shaping the energy around you. What you believe about yourself, your potential, your worth, your power, determines not only the life you live, but the realities you create. The question is, are you aware of this power, or are you living as though you're separate from it? Consider this. In a dream, you might suddenly realize you can fly. In that moment, the realization isn't met with confusion or disbelief, it's met with certainty. You accept your ability to soar through the skies because the rules of the dream world are shaped by your consciousness, not by external limitations. What if waking life works the same way? What if the limitations we perceive, boundaries of time, space, and physicality, are simply constructs of our conditioned minds? Biocentrism encourages us to question these constructs. It asks us to consider that reality is not something imposed upon us, but something we are actively co-creating with every moment of awareness. Right? And this leads us to a profound truth. If you can create in a dream, you can create in life. You are the painter of the canvas, the architect of the structure, the author of the story, and this power extends beyond what you might think is possible. Now, let's take this even further. Biocentrism doesn't just challenge our understanding of time and space, it challenges our understanding of identity. Who are you really? If consciousness persists beyond the physical body, then the you that you identify with right now, your name, your appearance, your memories, is only a small fragment of the whole. Think of it like this. A wave in the ocean is unique. It rises, it crests, it falls, but it's still part of the ocean. When the wave recedes, it doesn't cease to exist, it simply returns to the source. You are the wave, and consciousness is the ocean. The essence of who you are doesn't disappear with the dissolution of the physical form. It flows back into the infinite. And just as a wave can rise again, shaped anew, so can you. This perspective isn't just comforting, it's empowering. It means that your consciousness is eternal, that your experiences in this life are part of a greater journey. So how can we live with this awareness? First, we must embrace the idea that reality is fluid, not fixed. Your current circumstances are not the full picture of what's possible. Just as dreams allow us to break free of physical limitations, your waking reality is far more malleable than you've been led to believe. This starts with your perception. What you focus on grows. If you constantly dwell on fear, scarcity, or failure, that becomes your reality. But if you train your mind to see abundance, possibility, and love, the universe mirrors that back to you. Second, practice intentional creation. Every thought, every emotion, every action sends a signal to the universe. Are you sending signals of alignment, or are you letting your mind wander aimlessly? Intentional creation isn't about forcing outcomes. It's about aligning your inner world with the outer reality you wish to see. And third, remember the power of detachment. Just as in lucid dreams, where you can explore and create without fear of failure, life becomes far more expansive when you let go of attachment to specific outcomes. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring, it means you trust. You trust that the universe, with all its infinite possibilities, is working in your favor. The top 1% of thinkers and creators in this world have mastered this balance. They set clear intentions, align their actions with those intentions, and then let go, knowing that the energy they've put forth will ripple out into the universe. You can do this too. You are no less powerful, no less connected, no less infinite. Let's circle back to dreams for a moment. Have you ever experienced a dream so profound, so vivid that it lingered with you long after you woke up? Perhaps it felt like more than a dream, like a glimpse into another world, another version of reality. Biocentrism suggests that these dreams may be more than your brain firing off random neurons. They could be a bridge, a connection to other dimensions, other timelines, other expressions of your consciousness. If this is true, then your dreams are not just a reflection of your subconscious. They are a tool to explore the vastness of who you are and the realities you can create. Imagine approaching your dreams with intention. Before you sleep, set the intention to connect with a higher version of yourself, to receive insights about your purpose, or to explore new possibilities. Then, when you dream, pay attention. Notice the symbols, the emotions, the scenarios that arise. Write them down when you wake up. Reflect on what they might be telling you about your waking life. This practice can open doors you never knew existed. It can help you tap into the infinite potential of your consciousness, both in dreams and in waking reality. And here's something even more extraordinary. If dreams can be a playground for consciousness, what does that say about death? Biocentrism suggests that death is not the end of consciousness, but a transition. Just as you shift from one dream to another, or from a dream state to waking reality, death may be a shift to yet another plane of existence. This doesn't just mean your essence continues, it means your ability to create, to experience, to evolve continues as well. The universe, according to biocentrism, is a living conscious entity. And if you are a part of that entity, if your consciousness is woven into the fabric of reality itself, then there is no true separation, no final goodbye. So, what does this all mean for how you live your life now? It means you have the power to create, to dream, to shape, to evolve. It means you are not bound by the limitations of this physical world or this singular lifetime. It means that every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take is part of a grand tapestry, one that stretches beyond time, beyond space, beyond what we can currently comprehend. It means that you are infinite. And with that infinity comes responsibility. The responsibility to live consciously, to create with intention, to embrace your role as a co-creator of reality. So, the next time you reflect on your dreams, on the nature of life and death, or on the vast mystery of the universe, remember this: you are not a passive observer. You are an active participant in the dance of creation. You are the dreamer and the dream, the creator and the creation, the infinite experiencing itself in finite form. And that is the ultimate truth. If this resonated with you, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and continue your journey of discovery with the next video that's been specially selected for you. The universe is calling you to awaken. Will you answer?